Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Count just sent me his drums, volume 6, and Count makes the best drum kits, the best organic sounding drum kits. So I want to make a beat around his drums. And this is a volume 6. He sent me this directly. I wasn't expecting it at all. He just sent me a DM with these. Let's see what's inside. I haven't even checked out the whole pack. All right, so it's like textures. Oh, that's going to be hard. Just adding a bongo texture in a beat, like the Jay-Z samples. That's gonna be dope. I'm gonna just tuck that in the beat, and then let's find a drum break or drum loop. All right, let's see what this is. Now, I think the cool part is he treats it like samples, so they don't give you the tempo. You have to like really figure it out. But I like that about it because it makes me feel like I'm sampling. All right, so I can tell that's about double the time. Let's do 8. That's too fast. Let's try 12. There we go. BPM is this? I don't even know. Let's grab that. So what I do if I don't know the BPM, I'll did I move that time knob? I think I did. I'll reset the time knob and I'll move the tempo until I start to see the snare on this critical 2 bar or the kick. Okay, so the kick, it goes kick, kick. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is move the tempo until that second kick fits into that second bar. All right, this is a little tricky. 3 and 4 and okay, let's slice it right here just so I could quickly eyeball it and time stretch. Let's double click. Actually, let's make this unique as a sample so that it's its own thing. Double click and it's on stretch mode. We're gonna lock this to 4 bars. This should line up. There we go. All right, so it's just like a sample. So let's make this unique. And here's a shortcut. Highlight this, hit Shift Q, quantize it. Just double click, go to mode, stretch mode, and then use your time knob to lock it. Now these are time stretched. There we go. Now we can add that bongo texture. So that's a groove I would never really think about, especially take the time to come up with all those sounds. That wouldn't sit that long. But the man loves percussion, so he's just into that. This is already a vibe I would never do I wouldn't do this type of vibe. So now it feels like I'm collabing with Count. So let me think of some instruments we could pull up. Let me think, what instrument? I feel like we need some kind of pad, like maybe let's do Xenology, because whenever I can't figure out a sound, I'll go with my run-in-the-mill keyboard type sounds. And then you could experiment from there. So I should have these mapped out. Let's do synth pad. Have these ranked, so let's try some chords here. Let's do E minor. Let's go down an octave. And then let's raise the 5th in the tonic. Now we have like a tropical vibe. Let's try a different pad sound. Yeah, this is the one right there. That's the sound. All right, so I love the organic vibe because now I can play my instruments like a real instrument and not feel like it has to be super quantized like trap. That was kind of hard. I did that by accident, but that was kind of hard. All right, so it sounds organic because now my human timing fits into the human timing of the drums. Whereas if you have a super quantized drum loop and you play human style, it's just going to sound offbeat because nothing else is really timed like a human. So it's not going to match. So that's the difference between like this organic approach to drums versus, synthetic trap type approach. Let's see what else we can add in here. So luckily I took the camera out. It's lower CPU than usual. So let's see if we can load up 2 Zonologies. If not, so I'm gonna try to use my pitch wheel. Let's do a synth lead. Pitch wheel isn't bending high enough, so let me do something real quick. Let's make this 12. Let's try this now. There we go. Let's record this one more time. Let's try 6, maybe somewhere in the middle. Not so aggressive. Let's try this again. I wanted to hit the next note, but it's all good. Let's manually do it. So let's do this. Sorry, my fingers froze on me. Let's do that again. I didn't realize I had another bar. Whoops. That works. It sounds a little squarish, so let me change out the lead sound, but the approach was good. Let's just switch out the sound. This one's cool. Even that little, like not finishing the melody sounds good. Now notice there's no snare. It just goes. Like the is the snare. It's not like every single time. And that's why it has this vibe. I could use more delay and reverb. Let's try different lead sounds. Didn't realize I had lead brass, that's why. Let's do lead. Here we go. Needs to be like dun, dun, dun. Just need like some kind of delay on here. Now I don't feel like automating this, so either I leave it on all the way or I'm turning it off. There we go. Okay, let's add some trillium bass. Actually, I forgot I have these on a hard drive now, so they should be faster. So let's use Ample Sounds bass, only because they have key switches. Wait, never mind. I might have to figure out where my give me a sec, y'all. Gotta figure out where preferences is. Here we go. That's why it's wrong location, so let me switch it. There we go. Should work now. Okay, let's do it. So now we're picking more organic sounds and it just feels more real. And that's why I like organic drums as opposed to synth drum. Let's go down. 1, 2, 3. Bass could be better, but whatever. Some of the drums are a little like, it feels enclosed. It's hard to really explain what I'm trying to say, but it feels kind of enclosed around the ending because it's like a drum fill that's set up. Like right there when that rhythm gets offset. So I'm just going to copy and paste the drums just so I'm not trapped into that specific drum fill. Here you just add your compression and your vibes and your imaging. That's pretty much the beat. So it was a cool little beat. Shout out to Count Drums for sending these through. It's Count Drums Volume 6. I'll see you guys. Just go to busyworksbeats.com and for more training. Peace.